Somebody said, so, oh yeah, Mark said AP Zionism is incompatible with Orthodox Christianity. Since I just said it, I guess I can respond to it now. I don't know.
How many times do we have to explain the same point that people keep bringing up?
It's okay. But so, Mark, when you say this, when you say Zionism is incompatible with Orthodox Christianity, what you are saying, probably arising from a misunderstanding or a conflation of things, is that a dispensationalist or a different form of Christian Zionism is incompatible with Orthodox Christianity. That's basically what you are saying. If you
That's
are
why you
saying,
sound really dumb.
If you are actually saying that Zionism in the secular sense is incompatible with Orthodox Christianity, I would like to see some receipts on that. That is
yeah, Mark, for the 487,000th time. In what way am I a Zionist? Well, there are a bunch of Jews on a piece of land and a bunch of jihadis who want to annihilate them, and I don't want them to be annihilated, so I am on their side. So what you're saying is, well, I'm not in the Orthodox camp, but if I were, you would be saying it would be inconsistent. It would be incompatible for me to think that all these Jews should not be slaughtered by a bunch of Allahu Akbar screaming jihadis. That would be it's incompatible. I have to be saying, no, jihadis must slaughter all these Jews in the name of Allah. Seriously, dude? Come on.
You know what the funny thing is?
Read a book.
What? When I first announced that that I went to an Orthodox church and that I decided to become an Orthodox catechumen, there were lots of these online people who like to be anti-Zionist and anti-Semitic. Actually, let's be serious, and who were suggesting that I can't be pro-Israel or can't be pro-Jews or can't be pro-Zionist if I'm an Orthodox Christian. And people were presenting lots of very disturbing things, and I thought, if so many people are saying this, is this based on some actual church teachings or something? I don't know. So I'm looking into it, and I don't see
it's based.
Yeah, I don't see anything. So I took this concern to my priest as a part of when he had a conversation with a monk together with me about my questions and my doubts and my thoughts about God and Christianity. After I was done with everything that I wanted to talk about, I also brought this up. I said that lots of people have objections to me online because of the publicity and all of that, due to my stances on Israel, due to my support for Israel, for the state of Israel, my love for Jews, and so on. So I brought this whole thing up to him, and if there's any problem...
He said, yes, it's incompatible. You can't love Jews. As a Christian, you must not love them.
He said to me... no, I don't want to, put words in his mouth, but
good, because he's not going to be able to put any teeth back in yours if you misrepresent him.
Basically, what the gist of it was, he said, "Look, because you're online and because you identify with something, and lots of people become aware of it, everyone will try to kind of, mix into it and try to correct you and pull you into their corner and so on. There are certain things to know here, which is that there's absolutely no place for the first of any of the anti-Semitism here. I am personally against it. I oppose it, and we should all oppose it. What you are doing and what you are describing so far with your love for Jews and the state of Israel and so on, there's no problem with any of this. None of this contradicts with the church. None of this contradicts with our doctrines. None of this contradicts with dogma. None of this contradicts with anything.
So when do you think of that, Mark? Who's AP supposed to listen to? You, some random Nick Fuentes groper, or his priest?
The funny thing is, exactly this. Online, there were some of these Orthodox Christians who were like, "Oh, you should not talk about anything. You should be learning about your orthodoxy right now. You should focus on your catechism and so on." Yeah, I am focusing on exactly that. And my priest, my spiritual father, is in charge of my catechism right now, and he's telling me there's no problem with your support for Israel. So
he's lying to you. He's lying to you. Who are you gonna believe? Who's going to believe your priest or Mark?
He said, I went to Israel and I felt love and kindness and goodness, and our archbishop is very, very much open about this. Our patriarchate is very much supportive of the existence of the state of Israel and so on, and has had good relations. So there is nothing wrong with any of this. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, and so on. This is the funny thing. So when I see people online trying to preach this whole, oh, you can't be Orthodox and Zionist and all that, it's like,
But
who are you, man? Who are you?
People, and especially Mark.
If honestly my own priest told me you can't support the state of Israel, or you can't be like sympathetic toward the state of Israel and the people of Israel and Jews and so on, and also be part of this church, I would have serious questions.
That's when AP would become a Baptist.
I would have serious questions about this. But my own priest is like, it's totally fine with it. My own church is completely fine with it. Please don't.